A hero is someone who has done, some good deeds for the community. A hero who is someone who has, to some extent, they have sacrificed their lives for the sake of a cause, which they must achieve. A hero, most of the time, they are selfless. They don't do what they do because of monetary gains. But that is true in terms of when we are looking at the freedom fighters. See, they sacrificed a lot. They sacrificed, most of them died for the sake of the independence of the country.
Having said that, PS, people wonder why should there be these two groups when essentially you should be awarding, or the state should be awarding persons who have perhaps either certain values, reached certain professional, expertise, or possibly are national heroes, as we said. Why two groups? Why not just award heroes?
But heroes are in different categories. We have those heroes who fought for our independence. We have those heroes who, in the course of their work, they have done great things that have caused them to be admired by the public. We have those heroes that through their work, they have outdone what the normal people normally do, and all this to benefit the society or the community. And we have those heroes who have also, maybe through sports, they've broken records, and they deserve to be recognized.
True, but I suppose people are just wondering why this, double approach. Why not have one governing legislation body that caters for all those different categories?
When the Heroes Council comes on board, that's when everything will be moved there. But for now, some is being done by my ministry, and a little is being done by the medal, the honors is being done by the cabinet.
Okay, and speaking of the Heroes Council, the government, President Kenyatta himself 2 years ago said that the government was going to operationalize the National Heroes Act. Here we are now with it still not being operationalized, still not having the council that you've just referred to. Why is the government going slow on this?
I don't think the government is going slow, but
2 years isn't slow?
What I'm saying is that it's unfortunate, but for this financial year, I have been given some money to operationalize that council.
How much money have you been given?
Do I have to mention?
Why not? This is public money, and you're in public office, so.
Actually, I've been given some 45 million.
45 million to operationalize the National Heroes Council.
Yeah.
And was that all that was required in order to get it going?
No. But I think as the council starts, I think they come up with their operational plan. I think then they can seek for more money for their operations.
Okay, so when do we expect the council to be?
Anytime from now, it will be the directors will be gazetted.
Why any time from now and not yet? That sounds like just politically correct banter. When are you going to gazette these names? When will they be gazetted?
They will anytime from now.
You don't really have a plan to do this, do you, PS?
We have.
So what's the plan? By when when will these names be out?
You see, not everything is within my power. There are many people we have to consult. Maybe along that consultation is when I cannot say for sure it is tomorrow or the next day, but what I'm sure of, we are going to do it very soon.
There is the notion that the government doesn't really want this National Heroes Act operationalized, reason being that there are some significant financial implications in operationalizing it, which may include spending a significant amount of monies that the state may not have to care or cater for heroes, as Section 25 of the Act prescribes. You see,
money everywhere is scarce. Scarcity of resources. There's scarcity of resources everywhere. Even in your own house, you don't have all the money that you require. There's no scarcity of resources. But what we are saying, let us have what we have and we start.
So you're acknowledging that this is some of the challenges that have slowed, perhaps, your work?
What I'm saying is this. Yeah? I have been given some money to start.
Okay.
Yeah. So you cannot say that the government is slow or the government does not want to put the council into operation.
So you've been given money to start?
Because I've been given some money to start.
But you see,
that shows that the government, is willing to.
But it just takes us back to the initial question: why then have you not yet started?
As I said, I don't want to go into the past, but what I know is I've been given some money to start. And I put mechanisms in place to have that council in place as soon as possible.
Okay. What mechanisms are you talking about? I know you've mentioned that there are consultations that are going on.
For example, the council members, we have to discuss as to who needs to sit on that council. That's one thing.
Okay. The Constitution, as we conclude, says that honors will be given, quote, in the name of the people and the Republic. What does that mean when essentially the president really doesn't have to listen to the people when it comes to giving of any of these honors or awards? It's really his preserve.
What do you mean by president doesn't have to?
The president is not bound by the National Honors Act, is he?
Nominations, the Secretariat, the National Awards and Honors Secretariat, they receive nominations from various people, various stakeholders. And they sit down, they analyze the various names that they have received, and they come up, they select the people whom they think are most qualified to get awards. So when you say the president...
Let me quote something for you. The Act says that it does not prejudice the powers of the President under Article 132(4)(c), which is the one that talks about his ability to confer such awards. And then you have a 15th January 2015 ruling in a case where Harun Mwao had sued the government, claiming that he had the right to receive a national award as an MP. And Justice Isaac Lenola in that judgment said, quote, while the process is now open to public participation, the President's discretion has not been taken away. That the law and what the court has found is that the president, you can submit names, sure, but he doesn't really have to pay attention to that. He could pick whomever.
But you see, the process of submission of names, you see, you can receive so many names, people who want to be given awards. But at some point, you must decide on who you are going to give that award, because the names are just too many. You have to select. And really look at, the reasons why those names were given to you in the first place, and actually, decide, okay, today I will take this and this number.
You're making it sound like the president's role in this is really just an editing role to reduce the list.
It's not an editing role, because when nominations are made, so there are reasons why, whoever is sending that name, they have to have some certain citations to say, I am nominating Mukobe because of this, because of this, because of this. So there are good reasons why people are being nominated.